We begin with the pending storm developing in the tri-state area. The coast will bear the brunt of the storm's gusty winds and heavy downpours. New Jersey officials declared a state of emergency. Across the area, emergency management officials are working around the clock to shore up homes and businesses and beaches. Flash floods and power outages could be an issue due to the high winds. We have team coverage tonight. Lindsay Tuckman on Long Island and Jaysha Patel in New Jersey. But we begin with meteorologist Jeff Smith. Jeff.
And this is really a major multifaceted storm coming up. The brunt of it, which will be later tomorrow into the day on Monday. We already have these high wind warnings, which have been hoisted there for eastern Long Island and down the Jersey Shore. Midday tomorrow into Monday. That whole time period could be sustained at 25 to 40 miles per hour, gusting up to 60 miles per hour. That will likely cause some power outages. That will down some trees. There's a wind advisory for the rest of the coastal counties in our area, including New York City. Winds of 20 to 35, gusting up to 50, and that could cause its fair share of problems. The biggest problem by far, though, and the thing we're most concerned about, that wind is going to be piling water onshore from the Atlantic Ocean. So a coastal flood warning is out for all these high tide cycles. It'll be a prolonged situation through tomorrow and right through the day on Monday, but particularly for tomorrow afternoons and early Monday mornings high tide. Could be 1 to 3 feet of inundation. If you live along, say, Great South Bay on Long Island, watch out. That's the area that is most susceptible to major flooding. Lindenhurst, Freeport, Atlantic Beach, and Point Lookout. The rest of the coastline getting widespread moderate flooding. So that'll be a very high impact situation. And this storm is going to be so strong, it'll push a surge all the way up the Hudson River. So right along the river there could be 1 to 2 feet of inundation, parts of Rockland, Westchester, even Putnam and Orange during the times of high tide. The storm's still off to our south right now. We've had some light rain and drizzle during the day today. Temperatures generally in the 60s. The wind is just starting to pick up a little bit, but that'll pick up more forcefully later on tonight and especially into tomorrow. The rain will stay light, though, tonight into tomorrow morning, then becoming steadier and heavier tomorrow afternoon and night. In terms of rainfall, it'll be very beneficial. It'll bust the drought in parts of the area. But the wind will be ramping up as well, peaking later tomorrow into Monday. And the coastal flooding, a major concern during those high tides through Monday. 59 for a low tonight. Any rain stays light. And then everything kind of ramps up in a big way tomorrow and tomorrow night and even into the day on Columbus Day before we get a break, a well-deserved break by then, by the middle part of the week. We'll detail many more aspects of the storm in your AccuWeather 7-day forecast coming up. Joe?
All right, Jeff, thank you. Mother Nature's pending storm will put a damper on many people's extended weekend. Today, Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman warned people to take the storm seriously. He activated the County Emergency Operations Center starting tomorrow morning. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman.
There were some showers today and clearly a lot of wind, but tomorrow forecast show will look a lot different. And coastal areas like where we are in Canarsie right now are preparing to face the brunt of the nor'easter heading our way. Sneaking in some fun before the weather takes a turn, the Uniondale Fire Department hosts an open house for kids.
I don't want it to be raining and everything is going to be soggy and all that stuff. It just annoys me.
Well, this may annoy her. Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman briefed residents about the coming storm that could impact the south shore of Long Island as well as low-lying areas of the North Shore, with minor to moderate coastal flooding and storm surge. He says the county's Emergency Operations Center will be fully staffed starting tomorrow at 8 a.m., and pumps are ready to be deployed.
If you don't have to go out, please stay home. Don't drive through flooded streets. Check on family members and your neighbors. We're all in this together.
Meantime, in Brooklyn, folks in Canarsie say coastal flooding is something they're always worried about.
Everything comes from the sea. Sharks, fishes, everything comes. Flood. Basement is flooded for days, months.
Governor Kathy Hochul says state workers will be out in full force to respond to any damage. And the city's Office of Emergency Management says flooding and beach erosion is possible. Plus, strong winds could impact people across the 5 boroughs, with gusts up to 60 miles per hour.
Areas that are served by overhead power lines, be prepared for potential outages. Our utility partners are bringing out additional crews to make sure that they can immediately respond to that. But also make sure you have a flashlight ready with extra batteries. Make sure your phone is charged.
Officials here in New York City, as well as across Long Island, say they will be working round the clock to keep residents informed and safe, and also say that they are prepared if the storm were to grow in size or strength. In Canarsie, Lindsay Tuckman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Today is the day you want to get those errands done before the rain rolls in tomorrow afternoon. New Jersey already declared a state of emergency ahead of the nor'easter. Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel has more from the Garden State.
Joe, it's quite literally the calm before the storm. We've seen a light drizzle throughout the day, and you can probably tell it's pretty windy right now, but things are supposed to pick up even more later tonight. And New Jersey will enter a state of emergency tonight at 10. The National Weather Service has issued coastal storm warnings for the Jersey Shore. It also posted online saying rainfall totals are trending lower, but the highest rain totals will be near the coast. Beach erosion and power outages are also a concern this weekend, and PSE&G crews are performing system and logistics checks ahead of this storm. All NJ Transit services will continue operating on regular schedules for as long as the weather and road conditions are safe. And if there are any issues system-wide, cross-honoring will be in effect for rail, bus, and private carriers and light rail service tomorrow and Monday. But ahead of the rain and wind rolling into our area, the Monmouth County Sheriff's Office announced sandbags would be available today. And a community emergency response team volunteer told us they've given out about 1,500 sandbags.
We have the community coming out today to pick up sandbags to do some emergency preparations around their homes. It's nice to see the community come together. I've seen neighbors come out and get bags for their elderly neighbors. So just watching people look out for each other, it's a good thing to see.
And it's really important to have a plan in place in case the power goes out. So make sure you have food, water, flashlights, and all your devices are charged. It's also probably a good idea to bring in any porch decorations or furnitures that may fly away this weekend. In Seabright, New Jersey, Jaysha Patel, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.